This is not a podcast.
This is not a podcast.
This is not a podcast. This is not a podcast.
This is not a podcast.
This is not a podcast. This is not a podcast.
This is not a podcast.
This is not a podcast, but it's a broadcast on IG and YouTube to make y'all laugh. To make y'all laugh.
And some real life shit.
To make y'all laugh.
And y'all already know what the fuck it is. It's your boy Holly Bugs.
It's your boy Watts.
And it's your boy Grizzly Green.
And this is not a podcast.
And today we got our beautiful guest host, Yurissa in the building.
Yo, Jersey in the building. Jersey in the building.
Hard body here.
Jersey in the building. What up, what
Big
up?
Jersey. What up, y'all?
There you go. She's in the building.
Thank you for coming out. Come checking
Thank you
us.
for coming out. We
Thanks for
appreciate
having
you.
me.
Appreciate you. So we're getting right into it.
Yep.
Right into it. Topics of the day, man. So you know we're gonna talk about this shit that's going on with social media, man.
Always.
Right?
The question.
They got this fucking 100 men against one
you
gorilla.
seen that?
You seen that shit? 100 men against
I'm
one
not gonna
gorilla.
lie, I keep seeing that everywhere, and I haven't tuned in yet.
Yo,
Okay.
But I think it's with that guy that fought like mad niggas, right? And he like got knocked. No, he knocked somebody out.
So-
after fighting like 10 people or something
no,
like
so,
that.
so they
It's
say
like, they probably having a couple
stem
videos
from
on that. Yeah.
So they're saying that 100 men. They're trying to figure out can 100 men beat up one gorilla.
Oh, okay.
Which
okay.
is to me, I'm gonna say
Hell
hell no.
no.
Impossible.
Hell
Impossible.
100 men off one gorilla.
no. One gorilla.
Damn.
Gorilla
Alright,
got
I'm gonna tell you why I think it's impossible. Because it could be 100 men, but that 100 men can't equate to 100 men's strength at one time. The gorilla is gonna attack people individually.
True.
There's no way.
Nah, I mean,
start swinging niggas.
nah, but
They breaking niggas in half.
the
They breaking
force,
niggas in half.
the force of a gorilla is
They say it's
compared
like
to-
10 men.
Yeah, I think more.
Yeah,
more
nah,
than that.
A gorilla, like you can't go head on with a gorilla pause
Nah.
and think you're gonna win. Like you know what I'm saying?
And like all 100 men can't hold a gorilla all at one time. He's
yeah.
gonna be knocking people off while they trying to hold.
Yeah, the
so that shit's stupid.
gorilla whooping ass, bro. I don't care what
Gorillas is whooping
you
ass.
get Mike Tyson, you get whoever you want, and that shit ain't doing nothing to the gorilla, bro.
Nah, not at all, bro.
That shit is the apex predator.
Yo, but someone said, what about 100 Mike Tysons, prime Mike Tysons, and one gorilla?
Yo,
That might be a little
still,
bit different.
bro,
Then. That might be a little different.
It's too much, bro. Like you said, all 100. If they attack him, whatever. But I'm gorilla. I
What
think
about
gorilla.
Money Mayweather?
Oh, true.
He's too small.
Yeah, he'll
Yeah,
get
gorilla,
flung.
100 of them
Yo.
niggas? 100 of them?
Yo, I ain't gonna
gorilla-
lie, I think I'm taller than him.
Yo,
Yeah, probably. Shout out to Mayweather.
Listen,
though.
shout out to Mayweather,
yo.
My
Nah,
God.
nah,
But
he lit.
he'll crush his head in one fucking. I mean, grab his head and crush it's over. You're
Yeah,
done.
true.
He might be little, but he really the biggest.
Yeah.
Facts.
Real
Shout out to
talk.
Money Mayweather.
Real
for sure. Yeah. So yeah, that's all over. And that shit is crazy.
Yeah, I
but-
feel like we had to address that.
Yeah,
real
we
quick.
had to address it, but I'm still thinking. Do we agree that gorilla is
It's gonna fuck up the human being, bro.
it's a gorilla? Bro.
It's gonna happen. Niggas gonna eat them and shit.
All right, what about 100 dudes with blickies though?
Nah, he's
Oh no,
going
he's
down.
done. He's
Gorilla's
done.
going
He's done.
down.
He's done. You could do one dude with a
going
blick. One
down.
dude with a blick. He's over. One on
Yo,
one.
nah, listen. You might have to put a couple, like
Might
a
have
couple,
to right,
a couple.
Is it a
Probably
gorilla?
2 rounds.
Nah, yeah.
You feel me?
But
Was
yeah,
gonna
the
say,
gorilla.
so I got another question that's been floating around social media,
Yeah,
and
do
I hit
that.
him up late last night
Oh
to talk
man,
about
listen
this.
to this shit, man.
All right, so there's a question that goes around. It's been going around for a while now, and they're saying that they're asking girls, right?
Yeah.
If you were alone in the forest, right, by yourself in the woods, all alone, what would you be more scared of? Seeing a bear or seeing another man if you're alone in the
Oh
forest?
shit, that's a good ass
Seen
question.
a bear.
See the bear, right?
Right.
See the bear, right?
Fact.
Thank you,
See the
thank
bear,
you.
right?
Thank you,
I ain't
thank you.
gonna lie, I'm putting up a fight if that nigga wants smoke.
I feel you. I feel you. I
I'll
feel you, I
die
feel you.
trying, word too.
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you on that
Yeah.
one.
So a lot of girls, well, 90% of the girls that I've seen, the videos I've seen, they all said that they would rather deal with a bear than another man.
For real?
Yeah.
That's
They
good.
said they'll be more scared of a man
Like,
in
why the
woods.
fuck this nigga in the woods for, yo?
Yeah.
At 3
Like, what the fuck you staring at, my brother? Like, what the fuck?
Right, but you feel like you could take it. You know what I mean?
You could put up a
There's
fight.
a chance you could fight the dude.
You have-
dude.
Fighting till I'm dying.
Right.
You got no chance with a bear.
With a bear, you're done.
Now you're done.
Done.
You taking my
Denzel.
face off first smack, bro.
Yeah.
Facts, yo.
Them long ass nails, hell no.
And to all the people, for all the girls that say they would rather pick a bear, they don't understand that if a bear's there, it's because they've been
You're
hunting
done.
you.
Right, right.
They're there. They're there to get you.
They already plotted. They plotted already.
They smell you from 2 miles away.
Early. They
Getting
plotted
you.
already.
Yeah, and
They
you-
already knew you was there. They already surrounded you.
And what the girls say is, oh, but what if it's a man that's gonna try to harass me or
Right,
try
right.
to,
Other shit besides
other
kill
stuff.
you.
Yeah,
Right,
besides kill
torture you and shit.
But what's the odds of you finding a random man that happened to be a killer, sexual assaulter, and all this other stuff
In the
randomly
woods.
in the woods at that
Yo,
exact
listen,
time?
we live in a fucked up world.
I know
bro.
we do. I'm not saying that you trust all men. I'm not saying that.
Right.
But it just shows the way girls think most of the times that they don't trust men at all.
Right. Yeah.
So that's the bigger picture of that question.
Facts. But
Nah, that is.
But the point is, like you said, like I know you probably could take on a man. Like you
More better chair.
you have a better chance of fighting off the man than you got a bear.
Because
You're
I'm
that
kicking
big.
nigga right in the nuts.
Exactly. It's over. It's over. It's
Going
done.
down.
It's done.
Yo,
Straight in the
I'm
plums.
going kick
Yeah.
crazy.
yo, bro, going
Yeah,
down.
but what do we got to do as men to constantly like to flip that that answer? Like what's
Honestly-
going on? Like why they rather pick a bear than a man?
Honestly,
A man can help you probably get out.
right.
start a fire.
He might be there to help
He might
you.
be
Like
there just to help.
he might be lost too. Like yo, I was trying to get out here
Yeah,
too.
like,
Yo.
yeah,
And Shorty's like,
You know what
nah,
I'm
I
saying?
don't trust this dude. What are you doing here in the woods by yourself?
moving.
Yo,
He's like, yo, but I
keep
got a
it
map.
moving. He's like, yo,
All right, bet. I'll see you later.
I got a Jeep right here, yo. You good? He's like, no, I don't trust it. I ain't fucking with it.
She said
a
it though.
bear.
She said, "I'm kicking this nigga. I'm out of here." You heard?
Straight in the plums.
Right. It's crazy that it automatically goes to like negative thinking. Like if it was a random man in the woods, like automatically thinking like, oh shit, this is not good for me. It's not good. As
happens,
opposed to like he might just be there
I
lost
ain't
too.
gonna lie, it really depends on desperation too. Like how long I was in the woods for. Was I lost? Like
Yeah, what happened?
Because if I see someone, I'm gonna scream for help.
No,
Like,
come here.
Yeah,
Right,
like,
right.
if I
Facts.
see someone that's on some weird shit, it's over. Like, fighting, bro.
Kicking the nuts.
Facts.
Fighting.
Yo, Al called me yesterday with that question. I said, yo, man, what? But you know what? I respect the thinking of like questions of like, yo, what's going on in the world? I'm like, all right. I thought he was gonna hit me with the bullshit, like, yo, if a tree falls in the woods, does somebody hear it or some shit? Whatever shit. He was like, yo,
Well, technically, it doesn't make a noise because noise is measured by someone intaking it.
right. So that was crazy. But and also it was interesting to see the answers that you get from him because I would, like as Al said,
It says a lot.
A lot
about
of
how
people, a
think.
lot of females also was like, yo, the bear, and I'm like, yo, you have no chance against the bear. Like, at least with the man, you have a chance.
I'm not
You know
gonna
what I'm
lie. I thought it was gonna be the opposite.
Yeah.
Like from what you're saying right now,
Yeah.
because I'm not even aware about this topic. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I thought it would be the opposite. Like a girl will say the guy.
yeah,
right.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I mean,
It
that was
just-
my first thought.
Yeah, it just
I'm
goes
going
to
against
it goes
the
to
guy.
trust issues. Girls, a lot of women out there have trust issues
Nah, that's
with
a
men.
fact. I got crazy trust issues.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that. This is not a podcast.
But you all, but not enough to be like, nah, I'm gonna beat this nigga up. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what's going on. It was crazy, yo. So yeah, but yeah. So the other thing, one of the other topics we had on was talk about so Yurissa, you are a rapper,
Yeah.
right? You do it in the music industry.
She got that heat, so you
Right,
gotta
yo,
type in.
shout out there, yo,
Facts.
check out IG, you already know. We were talking about how you feel about there's artists, like bigger name artists that are holding down these artists that don't have a name, right? So like, for instance, somebody that's a household name, like let's say I can't even think of what a household name that they sign these artists that are coming up, right?
Okay.
But
Never put them out.
But they don't put them out because they don't want them to be like maybe bigger than they are or whatever. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like that's a thing, or do you feel
It's
like
pointless?
yeah?
Because why the fuck you putting someone on and you're not really trying to have them on? Like,
Right,
you shouldn't. If you feel like you're the biggest, you shouldn't even worry. That shouldn't even be a worry in your mind.
in your
Like,
mind.
True.
that should. If you're trying to sign somebody, that shouldn't even be a part of your mind. Like, fuck you signing them for to eat off them. That's weird. Like,
Right.
I
I'm
just
not
feel
with
like
that.
it happens way too often.
Way too
because
often.
You know how many
Nah,
people?
100%. What?
You know how many
I
people?
personally know
Yeah.
people like that. Like, I'm
That's
not
what
gonna
I'm
say
saying.
no names, but I personally know.
Drop them
situations
names.
like
Drop them
that.
names.
I feel you.
So do you feel like it's like a situation where they sign these people and because they see the potential in them, but they don't want them to be as hot as they are, so they sign them just to keep them under wraps. Like, all right, you hot, but you're never gonna be as hot as I am.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think it has to do with them getting as hot as them or bigger than them. It probably do a little bit, but I really think it just has to do with the fact that you basically want some, besides being a rapper or artist, any type of artist, you just want more stain to just you being an artist. Like, you want people to know you signing people now.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I feel like in their heads, that's like
That's their goal. Yeah.
goal or like
Start
it's
your
like
own record
lit.
label.
Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah, the record label. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, shout out to CGM. Like, Yo Gotti, he got that.
Right, yeah.
Like he got. That's one label I could that I say is on the fucking map right now.
Facts,
Like feel me? That's one label I could say, one artist that really did that by himself. Well, not by himself. I'm pretty sure he had. You feel me? But
team shit,
But
yeah.
but CMG period. Like that's one label I could that say like did doing their thing right now.
Right.
Like only
Nah,
label I could
facts.
say really doing their thing.
That's
right
what
now.
that's Glorilla, right?
They
Glo-
got
yeah.
Everybody, they got
yeah.
Moneybagg,
They got
they got
Moneybagg,
a
yo,
whole
what?
bunch of them.
Glorilla's going crazy
Glorilla's
right
going
now.
crazy.
She's in
Shout
my
out to
top
Glo.
five.
I fuck with Glo.
She in
I
top
fuck with
five?
Glo too, yo. I fuck with Glo too. I ain't
So
gonna front.
I want to play devil's advocate though
Yeah,
to
yeah.
that question.
Okay.
Do you think maybe it's because sometimes that artist is not ready yet? Like they don't got the hits. Like maybe you invested all of this, but you're waiting for that hit to come out.
Damn, you just blowing money then.
Yeah.
At
So
that
like
point.
But you
maybe it's like
invested
you're not ready
I
yet.
feel like that hit should be in the tuck before you invest.
True.
It should.
And you
Should,
know,
yeah. You should
know it.
I bet like
Yeah,
this
yeah,
shit
yeah.
gonna go off. This
Drop
why
a
I'm-
bomb for that,
I'm-
man.
Facts.
This is why I'm putting my money on it. But if it's not that, like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? You're just trying to look cool at this point. You signing people, okay? Like,
What are you gonna
cut
do with
that
it?
out.
You're excited with it. They ain't doing
Yeah,
nothing.
like,
What's the point?
Yeah, and then you look corny at the end because it's like you're not really helping your mans, your peoples, or whoever this person is that for real you really want to help. Feel what I'm saying? Like,
True,
it's
man.
just-
Because you be looking, you be seeing artists and all that shit, and they like if you hear them in an interview and they be talking, they be like, "Yeah, I was signed like 10 years ago. Just
Right.
you just heard me now.
And you didn't know.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So
'cause they-
it be like that sometimes. It be
Yeah.
like that.
There's
Yeah.
a lot. There'd be people that be signed to niggas for 30 years
Right.
yeah.
and the same label under the same because they don't.
My fault. I
Nigga,
ain't
no,
No, you good.
Nah,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
good.
yeah,
I
yeah.
just caught something in
Go
my
ahead.
head
No,
right
go
now.
ahead.
Like, no names drop, but I
Drop
do
them
know
names. We need them names.
We need more Yurissa. Don't be scared now.
I do. I've like been around the situation. I've seen it. I've witnessed it. I know someone that had this one song that blew up clubs everywhere. It was like a summer song, and it got lit. Everybody knew about it, and they did this song like 4 years ago, and this shit got lit like probably last year, 2 years ago.
You see?
But it took 4 years for that song to go up.
pop. Yeah.
Same
yeah.
thing with
Young
Bag
Betty,
Luck.
Young Betty,
And Bag Luck.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
bag it. Well, bag
So,
look.
so we had other artists on the show that felt the same way. It's like they had songs that was
Bag Luck.
Yeah.
Don't he got like a little hit going on?
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there?
it's my
act like
man's
that,
right
man.
there.
Shout out
We
to Bag
recorded
Luck.
that here.
Act like
Bag
that,
Luck.
yeah,
I
man.
fake like that song.
Bagger, bro. Act like that.
That name just rang a
Yo.
bell. I don't even know, son. I ain't gonna lie, but
Shout
I
out
know
to-
he from like New York. Or something.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
from the
yeah,
Bronx.
yeah,
Alice
from the
out,
Bronx,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Act like that,
He
man.
got
Shout out
that
to
record.
Shout out to Bag Luck.
That record hard. I ain't gonna lie.
You know,
But yeah, the point was that it's like there's some songs that are older that you think as an artist you're like, oh, this is old already, but,
So
but
he
people
not
haven't heard
new.
that.
nah,
Nah.
he's been in the industry for a minute.
I didn't even know that.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
and
Like,
that-
I
that's-
didn't even know that.
Shout out to
I
my man
thought
Carl.
He just fake.
he's been in the
Nah,
industry
he
for a
been
minute.
grinding- he been grinding for a
Shout out to
minute.
my man Carl. He
Nah, that
produced
sounds
that.
fucked up.
We recorded that record here, and that
Oh,
shit
word?
is
Oh,
that
that's
shit is
cool.
Yeah,
everywhere.
man. Shout out to
Well,
Bugs
that's
Crazy.
Yo, that shit is everywhere. Shout out to
Bag
him.
Luck.
That's
heard?
tough. That's
Yeah,
tough. That's
yeah.
tough.
But yeah, it goes
Shout
to
out
the,
to y'all too.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
appreciate that. It goes to that point where it's like it may be old to you, but it's new to everybody else. So
Yep.
it just matters when it hits. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like when that shit hits.
My brother Confucius always said that. He goes, "Yo, it doesn't matter about how old the song is. It's new to the person that heard it for the first time."
Right.
That's a fact.
Facts.
Yeah.
So, man, shout out to keeping your craft going and waiting for that hit to go. Because when we go back to the whole point of the whole question was like holding people down, right? Looking for the hit, right? You might have a hit in the tuck, but it takes a while for it to come out. Like it takes a while for it to be a hit. Like you can't. If everybody can make a hit right now, everybody be rappers and stars. You know what I'm saying? But it takes a while to get a hit. So you gotta have the ear to have that hit, and then also put it out in the right time.
That's another thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Timing is everything.
Timing is everything.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying? There's some shit that's like a summer banger that you need to have it in the summer where you where you drive it with the top down, windows
Exactly.
open.
Or
This shit's
yeah,
a banger.
Or you put something out and then the people are not ready for that yet.
Exactly. Exactly. Yo.
Like Fetty, it took Fetty a long time for that record
Shout out
to
to
pop.
Fetty.
Yeah, I heard that.
That
too.
shit
Free
took a
that man.
long time. Free that man.
Yo,
And
shout
look
out to
at
Fetty.
it was a record that came out already, didn't do as much, got redone, and then blew up.
He
Shout out to
redid it.
That
Fetty.
shit platinum.
Fetty had the shit on lock for a minute.
Yeah, yeah.
Fetty had the
Shout
shit
out
on
to
lock.
Jay-Z.
Shout out to him for real, because
For
he a
real.
real one. He ain't no snitch. You know?
Yeah, he had that shit out for Fetty had the shit locked out for a minute. You go to the club, everything's
Yeah, everywhere.
Fetty. 1738.
That shit's everywhere, yo. Shout out to the whole
He had me
Patterson.
drinking 1738.
38.
Yo, that shit good though. That shit good. That shit good.
You didn't even know about that shit, so that shit came out like, all right, 1738. No, nah, shout out to Fetty. Facts.
I feel like
Yo.
everybody was drinking that shit when that shit came out.
Swag.
Yeah.
It's crazy because that's how it works. It's a movement. Like you once somebody's hot and they get shit going, everybody
And
gets to it.
without
You know what I'm saying?
even thinking, I was out there buying 1738.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, not because like, oh shit, everybody doing it, I want to do it now. I'm like, yo, fuck it. Let me try it.
Like,
That shit good though.
Facts.
That shit,
Nah, it
that
is.
shit
It
delicious.
is. It is.
All right,
That
so
shit
let's.
brought the
I don't
demon
drink,
out of
Yurissa,
me.
I don't drink.
so Yurissa, so now that just so the viewers and the people watching the show right now, tell us a little bit about you, what you about, what your music and stuff like that, your little journey. Let us know.
I'm gonna be the motherfucking biggest.
Let's
That's
go.
one.
Talk that talk. Talk
drop
that talk.
shit. I love it. I love when people come in and
Talk
talk
that
their
shit.
shit. Yeah.
That's
Fuck that shit.
1. 2, if you ain't hear about me, you gonna hear about me real soon.
Okay.
Let's go.
And 3, I'm just a girl from Jersey, just chasing my dream. I
Big
ain't gonna
Jersey,
lie,
let's go.
And I'm putting up for everybody in the map, like
Dope.
Jersey,
Dope.
New York, feel me, Connecticut,
The whole
Philly.
tri-state, you heard?
Like, feel me, I just did a Philly platform the other day. I was shocked, like niggas really know me from Philly. Like,
Dope.
that's tough.
Nice.
Like, you get what
Dope.
I'm saying? Like,
Dope.
now it's Florida next. Like, I'm just trying to get this shit up.
Yep. Keep the
Nice.
foot on
Fire.
their neck.
That's what's up, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
hell
what's
yeah.
up. I see you got the single. What the single? What's the single you got out right now? What's the single that
Function?
Function? Is that the one with that you see? You also did a No Jumper.
Oh, nah, that's Nini's World.
Nini's
Word.
World. Yeah, all right.
R.I.P. Nini. Love you, my
Okay.
heart. Miss you so much.
Okay.
Can you give us a breakdown on how
Yeah,
that song came
yeah.
about?
Yeah,
If you don't mind.
Nah, yeah, of course. So it all started. I've been wanting to make a song that, like, I'm talking pain,
Okay.
and like I wanted my audience to basically kind of have a little background on like what I've been through, or like just anything that has to do with me. Cause all my songs, I'm just talking shit. Like, you
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
talking
I'm
that
just
talk.
talking
Right,
that
right,
talk.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
talking that talk. Like,
Say
you
that.
feel me? But there was like I always had in mind, like, I want to do something hard, something different. Feel
Okay.
me? I never done a pain song. I never really talked about like my anything. I even brought up my daughter in the song. Like, shout out to her too.
God bless.
Shout
Little
out to the
Al.
daughter.
God bless.
But yeah, like, long story short, my friend R.I.P. Nini, she passed away.
Sorry to
like,
hear that.
Literally
Yeah.
a week before Christmas. And that shit hit hard, cause that's a friend, like, you know, you got a friend, like, you just FaceTime randomly and they always gonna pick up.
Yeah.
That friend, yeah.
That friend, like, even though we ain't chill as much, but we got cool within, like, we just got cool within mutual friends. Like,
Yeah.
I used to, like, be a bartender in the clubs, like the strip clubs in New York.
Okay.
So
We gonna
like
talk about
that's
that.
really how like we became close. Like,
Okay.
that's how I met her. And then I ain't gonna lie, me and her, we've had a situation in the past where like we knew about each other, but we never really met and we never really spoke. And then we
Gotcha.
just happened to be partners one day behind a bar. And long story short, we got mad cool after that. Like, we came to an agreement, understanding. Like, you get me? And then after that, we just ran with that. And she's been my close friend since. Like, even though we ain't really chill like that, we'll chill here and there. Like, we've had our daughters together. Like,
Okay.
you feel me? Like, they had sleepovers. Like, feel me? But like towards the end, we kind of like lost it. 'Cause she did move. She moved to Florida. So when her passing happened, like, it happened in Florida. So like when I got the news, I'm like, damn, like,
yeah.
what the fuck? You was just in New York. We was just talking. We was just on
Just
FaceTime
chatting.
2
Right,
days
right.
ago. Like, what the
Damn.
fuck?
Unexpected shit.
Yeah, like, I literally woke up to this. Like, people posting her, and I'm like, nah,
Felt
this
unreal.
Is
Yeah,
a
yeah.
joke. Like,
Right,
what
right,
the
right.
fuck? And then I had one of my other close friends hit me like, yeah, this shit real. Like, I'm like, nah, bro. So like,
Crazy.
RP
yeah,
to
that
her though,
shit
man.
fake
opinion.
hit hard. And then I ain't gonna lie, like, that was Christmas week. I was taking my little break. I wasn't really going to stew, but when after the New Year's, I started coming to stew again, and I just knew I had to talk about her. I had to say something, even if the song is not all about her. I had to
Right, to rap-
shout her
rap-
out.
yeah,
like,
yeah,
you feel
yeah.
me? That's my heart for real. So it's like I had to. So that's when it came up. Like, yo, I gotta do a pain song. So yeah, that's how Nini's World came
Yep.
about.
And people could identify with that, man.
Facts.
And
100%.
that shit fake hard. I mean, if no jumper jacking it, Adam
Yo,
jacking
I see,
it.
I see, I see
feel me?
this. I see this. It does sound. All right,
Yeah,
girl, no
facts,
jumper
facts,
facts.
facts,
Shout out to No
facts.
Jumper, man.
Yeah, facts, facts, facts.
Do you feel like it's easier, or I won't say easier, but like so you say like that you never did like a pain song and you do more like just, you know, poppy shit, whatever. Was it easier to do the pain song, or did you feel like
I did that song in less than an hour.
Yeah,
right? Because it was
it's
just,
all
it
from
was
here.
straight off, straight for the heart, right?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
It be like that. It be like that.
And I'm assuming, and I, like I said, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know, you know, everything is going on, but is that a song that got more receptive, like the fans were more receptive to that song, or was it, or you feel like you have other hits that are coming out that the fans are more receptive to?
Yeah, like what's the reception like for that song?
Like which ones people go crazy for?
Like
when you drop something.
Right, when you come out and you say, "Hey, I'm Yurissa," and you tell them, "Listen to this song." What's the song that you tell them to go check out?
That I got out right now.
And, yeah, just a song that you tell them they go check out right now.
One of your favorite records.
When you want to hear my shit, this represents me.
I ain't gonna lie, it's Mood.
Mood. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mood.
Go check that out.
Mood,
Tell
go
us-
check that
and-
out.
and
Mood
what-
by
so-
Yurissa, facts. That
What-
shit. Mood. That record came about just a different vibe. I'm a singer too. I could dance sing. I could dance sing.
Okay.
Like,
Yo.
funny shit.
Multifaceted.
I could hit
Multifaceted.
Mariah Carey notes. If
Oh,
I wanted to.
nah.
Yeah, no cap.
Hold
no
up,
cap,
Mariah
no cap.
Carey ain't no.
I'm just.
Nah, me.
Nah.
I was like, Mariah Carey. Hold up.
Nah, she deserves her flowers. I exaggerated, but what I'm trying to say is
Exaggerated.
I could hit high notes.
Got
and
you.
shit,
All
you
right.
feel me? Like I'm
Yo,
really a real
Right after the
life
pod, we
singer,
might have to
like-
have a lock in.
Like when
Nah,
I
she
discovered that I'm okay,
yeah.
I'm alright with music. Like
Yeah.
as a little girl, that was my thing. I used to sing. I just used to sing any R&B song, anything melodized wise. Like I would just sing it out.
Yeah.
Feel me? So I already knew like I got something going on. And then later on, like you feel me? When I really wanted to take this shit forward, like I just used my own voice, like how I usually talk.
Okay.
Like I already has like a little, a little softness, raspiness to it. So it's like I used that and I ran with it.
Nice.
But and rapping is easier for me than to like create a song R&B wise.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. So like I just went the rap way.
Yeah. But you
I
could do it
sing,
both.
hell
You
yeah.
could switch it up if they acted funny. You could switch it up
I'm
on them.
super versatile.
Yeah, you
like-
could switch it up if you acted up on them. Yeah, all right.
So my question to you,
Talk that shit.
who's your inspiration in music? Like who did you grow up? Because you said that you were young and you always were singing. Like who you looked
I
up
don't
to?
about to name my R&B people.
If that's inspired you,
Yeah,
get ahead. If
yeah,
that's
like-
inspired you, get ahead.
I
The
bet.
fans want to know. The viewers want to know.
Beyonce was my
Fire.
favorite.
She the GOAT?
artist.
She the GOAT?
Hell yeah, she was fucking GOAT. Hell yeah.
Shout out B. Shout out
And she-
Beyonce.
Yeah. Her, Alicia Keys.
Let's go.
A hitter. A
Damn.
hitter right there, Alicia.
Yeah, that's a fact. She fire too. This one.
What about Keisha Cole?
Future wife Sierra. She
Oh.
got me. I ain't gonna lie. She's the
Damn,
one.
Sierra
me
got some
growing up,
joints, too.
she's the one that like. I ain't gonna lie. I loved her moves. So I'm like, I gotta learn how to dance.
Dance. Oh, yeah, she
Yeah.
dancing.
And that, you know, it's crazy, and that's dead now. Like, remember when they were like all have dances to their
Yeah,
song?
nah, that
They
shit
don't
was
do
fake
that shit.
then.
now.
Now,
There's
yeah.
a Janet Jackson shit, bro. Wait,
That shit is
it was
dead,
more
yo.
about the videos and the movement choreography than actually the singing. Because you know people like say that Janet Jackson wasn't really a good singer, but the way her videos were and her dancing,
She
kind of
killed
made
it,
up for
yo.
it. Kind of with Sierra too. Like people shit on Sierra. Like Sierra could sing, but they're more like her videos, her dancing was more. You know, made her.
That's kind of like a
bigger than it was.
that's like a lost art now.
Yeah,
but they don't do that no more.
But back in the days, record labels used
That
to
shit
sign
was
people
lit.
that knew
Just
how to
a-
dance.
Right.
yeah.
Now it's just
Right.
you gotta sign
You
the
got
best
to do it.
available
You
talent.
got to dance, rap, sing, and do everything
Right,
all in
everything.
one.
Yo,
all in one.
When you perform, like I gotta shout out to all these people that do the dancing and singing.
100%.
Do you know
How
how
you
much
do
voice
it?
control you
And
need for that?
you-
And how,
breath that you
how
lose,
physically fit you need
you
to
have to
be.
be.
Yeah, that shit no joke, bro.
Yo.
It's not for the weak.
You need
Shout out to all
crazy
performers.
breath
Yo,
control
even
for that shit.
performing as an artist on stage,
It's not.
you have so much adrenaline
Nah, you
that is
really do.
pumping.
It makes it hard to
It makes
breathe.
it hard to breathe, and you got to catch yourself. And you know, like I said, a long time ago. You know what
So
I'm saying?
Mood, that song I just mentioned.
Shout out to Move.
Shout out to Mood.
Shout out to
Check
Bar
out
for
Mood.
Bar TV too. I don't know if y'all know about
Shout out to
that.
Bar for Bar, yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, they wanted me in. Boom, I come. I did Mood, and that's a song that's fake, like upbeat a little bit, even though it's like
Mellow.
it's like a sexy drill type of song,
Let's
but
go.
like I did it more like R&B wise when it came to the lyrics. But me just having to do that as they like doing it like performance wise with
Yeah.
like the instruments and shit, that shit was hard.
right.
I had to catch my breath like every 10 seconds. I'm like, oh shit. Like, what the
and-
fuck?
and that's a
that
different
shit
way.
was hard. And mind you, I've done performances before and I thought that was hard, but not. That was hard.
You see?
Yeah.
Like
See?
just to do that, like without having a, I ain't gonna lie, I be punching in. Like I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Yeah,
I be
yeah,
punching
yeah.
in.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
This is
ain't
the
nothing
gift of
wrong
the
with that.
studio.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I be punching in. So like for me to have to do that on some, like I gotta
Like
follow
straight-
what
like
they
straight
And I
do.
go
through,
front.
yeah.
That shit sounded like you doing it
Orchestra type
straight.
shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I did it straight,
Straight,
basically.
yeah.
Like that shit was hard. But shout out to them because that shit fake went viral too. So
I ain't gonna front.
Go.
I ain't
Everything
gonna
is
front.
fake.
When I
Everything is
saw-
fake.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like your fake.
Nah, I ain't gonna front. When I saw that, and to keep up with the tempo. And
Yes.
it's tough when you do live. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not the same pockets that you feel when you in the studio. So you know what I'm saying? So
Right. If you get off the pocket, you could just get
and
back
you
on the
sound
studio.
completely and I ain't gonna front. You was straight the
On it.
whole
Let's go.
time.
On
Whole
it. You was on
time.
it.
in
Shout out.
pocket.
I'm there
Yeah,
like,
fact.
yo, you holding that breath.
Well, shout out
tough.
to you and your craft and perfecting your craft to be able to be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people can't do that. That shit ain't easy.
So,
Like you
That's
say.
just not easy.
How long you been pursuing this music career? Like how many years you got in?
So my first year ever was in 2021. Shout out to you because
Okay.
that's when we met.
Yep.
Yo, shout out to Bugs, man. You heard?
Was in 2021, like the ending towards 2021. I started recording around October 2021. I ain't know how to do shit. Like,
It's a process.
it was so hard for me to catch a beat. It was so hard for me to do everything. Ad libs, that was such a problem for mad long. Like,
What was your problem?
I mean, no, I ain't gonna front for the first. It wasn't her first time, but like
that was my second time
Second
ever
time,
recording.
yeah,
like
recording
ever
for real.
in life. Like
real recording.
period.
Not
Yeah,
like
straight up, yeah.
Yeah.
not in like in the little like really recording.
Yeah.
And she did good. And you know, and she had good
Some
people, she had people around her to
Yeah,
put it together.
but some people got that talent. So
Right,
she
right.
just
Exactly.
she just went off of her talent. Like she said, since 12, she always been singing. She been doing that. So she just put it to use.
Yeah.
And it takes time, like you said, to be on the beat.
Yo, niggas
Take
don't
time.
wake up like Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
right. You gotta
Like this
practice.
shit's practice.
That's a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying?
That's a
So
fact. That's a
I
fact.
tell people that all the time. When they come into this game, it's two types of people.
Yeah.
There's the niggas that pay for the style.
Talk that talk.
Talk
and
to
then
me,
there's
bro.
niggas that work for the style.
Yeah.
You understand? There be the niggas that are horrible that pay.
Right.
Like I wanna, please.
I need this
I hate
style.
niggas that say,
Yo, man.
yo, can you make me sound like Drake?
Yo, you can pay for school, but you can't buy class.
But you feel me?
My nigga,
Oh, yo,
come
can
on,
you
my
make me
nigga.
sound like The Weeknd? I'm like, it's crazy how they do that. You know what I'm saying? So again, you hustle, you find your niche, and you go with it,
you
yo.
push it.
You push
I
that
ain't
shit
gonna
all the
lie,
way.
I even feel like fans appreciate that more. Like
100%,
especially
of course.
your first crowd,
The core
like,
fans.
who's
Of course.
really witnessing you go up. Like they gonna be like, yo, I seen that shit start from the
Yup,
start.
yup.
You
Right, from
feel
the
what I'm
bottom.
saying? Like,
So,
yeah.
so going off of what she said, that's the best thing about when you're starting and you're not famous.
Right.
When people are following the journey, they feel like they're a part of
Right.
your growth.
100%.
So they feel
They're growing
I
with you.
really
Like they
got
know
people
you.
You're
that
growing
hit me
together.
up daily.
Like
Are
they
you
know
going to
you.
the studio today? I be getting DMs like that all the time. You better go to the studio today.
That's dope,
You're
bro.
lit like every day. I wake up to
Yeah.
this shit. And I ain't gonna lie, that's something that really be pushing me, bro. Like there was times that I just wanted to say fuck this. Like
Of course.
Like
You're
I've
human.
had a lot of downfalls in this shit. Like just the journey alone is nuts. If you're an artist, you know what the fuck
Facts.
I mean. Like it's just crazy. It's a fucking spooky ass industry.
It
like
is very.
so, especially as a female, like.
Right.
Yeah.
It is.
So
There's a lot of
I've been
barriers you
through
gotta
some
break.
shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like within the last 3-4 years, 3 years, I've been through some shit. So it's like, but I ain't never quit. So
Right.
and
Shout
I
out
don't
to you.
want- I
Shout
don't
out to
want
you.
I don't want any artist to ever quit. Like
Facts.
chase
Yeah.
your dream because I
facts.
feel like I'm close. So if I feel like I'm close, anyone that's doing this should feel like they close, bro.
Facts.
Like
Yeah.
you
Don't give
almost
up.
there. Don't give up.
Yeah, facts.
100%.
listen,
That's a dope. That's a dope message.
Yeah, that's gems.
100%.
That's gems.
just when you
gems.
think you're about to quit, that's when it happens.
That's what it happens, right?
That's a
Right when you're in
fact.
the last shit, you're like, whatever. You to try one more time. That's the
I've
one
been
that could be.
through the dirty bottom of the barrel, and I'm still doing this shit.
So what they say, it's not about the fall off, it's about the bounce back.
Right, right.
Always about
That's how you get measured.
Always.
Right.
Yeah.
And you
Always.
also got to believe that the journey, whether
It's a
as
lesson.
tough it is, exactly, it's a lesson. The journey is gonna make you better at the end. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
People deal with like, it was a tough journey, but that's gonna make you stronger at the end because you've dealt with shit that a lot of people haven't dealt with to
Hell
get
yeah.
to where you're at. So they're not gonna understand that. But you have shit, you have experiences throughout the journey that makes you who you are. And if you have those core fans that was with you through that, they see that too. So they see the beginning when you know what I'm saying, it was
Hell
working, and
yeah.
now they see, oh shit, this shit paying off because they believed in you, you believed in yourself, and now it's all paying off, and they just as happy for you as you are because they're like, those are your
Facts.
fans, those are people that was riding with you through the journey. So
That's a fact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
so
that's
like,
dope.
so like off of that, like we all know that. Like our parents probably told us like, yo, don't do this, don't do that.
Of course.
You end up in trouble, right?
Bro.
We don't believe it until we go through
Until
it
you go through
ourselves.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So
Facts.
it's like
Yo, listen.
if you listen to everything everyone told you correctly, you'll be just
I'ma
like a
keep it
skeleton.
100.
Like you
I'll
wouldn't
be a
be a real
millionaire
person.
right now.
Sometimes you got to go through it.
Sometimes you gotta go through it though. You gotta go through it. It makes you stronger.
Yeah.
It makes the end game even better,
Nah,
right?
that's a fact.
You don't want
No,
to
but
go
what she's
through
saying,
it.
I do wish I would have listened to them too.
Of course.
because you could have been
Of
a
course,
millionaire.
but you say that
as
now.
human nature,
Right.
We got to go through it to
Right,
learn.
you say that now, but it's like you want to go through the journey because it makes it better at the end. You know what I'm saying? If this shit was easy for you, then it's not as satisfying. But if you go through the shit or all the bullshit you went through, and then you when you make it out, you're like, damn, this was for something, and it's way more satisfying than like if you had the easy roll.
Hell
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So I
That's
get
why
it.
I'm still chasing what I'm doing right now. Like I know, like one day I'm gonna sit there and be like, holy shit, like I did that.
Bro,
You get what
it
I'm
comes
saying? Like
fast,
I
though.
did that. Like and I like I'm not even gonna doubt myself.
Pause.
I know that shit coming. Like
Pause,
you know what
that
I'm
sounded
saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
My bad. I said it comes
He said
fast.
it comes fast.
I said pause, pause.
That was
But
crazy.
like again,
Nobody caught that.
like we've been in the industry where we
Yeah.
can sit down with artists and be like, they be like, yo, like this.
Nah, I already know.
The
Like
next day,
Right.
nigga. Like what?
And
Nigga,
you on.
And you on.
Right.
Then the next day could be gone.
Right,
like
gone,
that.
just like that. Fact.
that's the shit
That's
I was
what's
talking about. Spooky industry.
spooky.
You really gotta be careful with.
And
this
again, for females, I'm a male nigga in the industry, and I done seen some
Females gotta
shit.
be- females, I'm sure
gotta
gotta be worse.
They gotta work
10 times harder.
10 times harder than a nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then if
You got to
you
maintain a look.
and that's the thing,
number
yeah,
one.
because a nigga don't have to. Well, some they do. As a man, you need to maintain a look,
But
but
it's
it's, a little
not- it's not
easier.
everything, yeah.
Yeah,
It's not
like
everything.
you know what I'm saying. With a girl, you got to be up to date with what's in style and
Yeah.
and how girls are doing this and how
Your
women
hair,
they're doing
the
this.
earrings. You know what I'm
The
saying?
areas. We got the areas. Make sure the areas.
Yeah, she's
you
shining.
got it
She's shining right there. We made sure that it
First
was
thing she
shining.
said, she's like, hold on, let me
Yeah,
make sure my
make
earrings.
sure the headphones behind the
and
areas.
then a hustle, and then if you have a child, single mom, or if you're not,
Me.
it's tough. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
It's tough.
Being a mom and chasing your career, even with dads.
She be getting tight sometimes. I be going to the studio so much.
You feel me? Like you know, and
But
that's a
eventually,
sacrifice.
Yeah, eventually she'll find out
trust
that you're
me,
doing it
she
for
be
her.
getting tight, but every time I always remind her, like, I'm doing this
For us.
for us, but mainly for you.
you.
Like,
Right.
Facts.
More than you.
Yeah, like,
right,
well, I
yeah.
don't even think about me no more. I just think about her. That's
go.
all. Like, when I'm in the
There you go.
studio and I'm on my way there, I be locking in. I just put my headphones on. I be either listening to whatever beat I'm gonna ride on, or I just be listening to my shit. And I'm like, yo, I'm really that bitch, and I'm doing this for my
Nice.
daughter.
Talk that
Fire.
talk.
That shit.
I love that.
So I have a question. Speaking to the studio, right? When you go to the studio, is there an ambiance you need? Is there
Yes.
how you like the
How you
studio?
record, how you
I
go
need
studio?
Don Julio rap or
Okay.
42.
Julio, act the Julio, okay?
I need that. I ain't gonna lie. I need
Let's get that sponsor. Let's get that sponsor.
That shit just makes me go.
All right.
So that's one. Two, I smoke, bro.
Okay.
I ain't,
So you
I
use a
ain't,
bud.
I ain't ashamed to say I smoke
What
my
kind of
bud.
bud? What kind of bud?
Okay, that gas. That
Yeah.
gas. That gas. Okay. That gas.
Loud pack.
They smoking that gas. For me, a little spliffy with a little garabi. Like.
Okay. Okay.
Nah, but yeah, I need that. I need all that. I need to get in
Okay.
my vibe. I need to be feeling like loose, you know, like
Yeah.
chill, like. So yeah, that shit. After that is done deal.
Okay, just go in and go do your thing. Fine.
execute, man. You execute.
That's it.
Always is a vibe. Like I said, there's so many different. Like you said, little shy, little blunt. Sometimes niggas like lights.
Right.
Like, I need
I ain't
some
gonna
lights
lie,
in
I
here.
like it dark.
Dark,
with
you know?
the little studio
yeah,
lights.
right,
Right.
Yeah,
you know?
You usually-
the LED, the LED
LEDs,
shit.
the LEDs bring a vibe.
His session.
Yeah,
but
I have a
always got
session that comes in.
LED.
He goes, lights. I'm like, so I put the lights.
Look up, look.
Yeah, put
Yeah.
all the lights on.
If you look up right here, he got all the LED
Yo,
lights.
Book got the LEDs. You
I
come
got a
in-
whole bunch of shit.
Sometimes we come in here, it should be dark as hell with just LEDs. They be like, yo, bro, we shoot a podcast. You're like, yo, I just had a session, bro. We gotta wait. Like, we gotta switch it up. Give it a second.
Yeah.
Shout out to bro.
But,
yo.
yeah,
Nah,
that's
that's
pretty
dope.
much it. And then from there, I just go. Like, as long as I'm in my vibe and I'm comfortable, and I want who's there in the room, like,
Right.
we cool. Like, I'm
Dope.
Are
doing
you
my
one?
thing.
Are you one of those people that
Like a lot of people in the
Yeah.
studio,
Yeah.
negative.
Nah. Negative,
Hell
nah.
no. It's either gonna be me, my producer, or it's gonna be someone I really like that's in my
Fucks with,
circle.
yeah.
Fucks with,
but I
okay.
don't like man people. Nah, that's nah.
Yeah.
One,
that sucker
I'm
shit.
gonna waste time. Two, I'm gonna start listening here
Right.
and there.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
nah,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
yo,
yeah.
you should
Distraction,
change it,
distraction.
Like, nah.
Why are you here,
Yeah.
bro? I don't need you.
That-
Why are you here?
facts.
Do not like that. Do not tell me what to do. I don't want to hear it. Like, I'm gonna do my thing, and that's why I keep it minimal when it
Right.
comes to the
It
studio.
has
Say
to.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell like that situation having 30 niggas or 30 females in the studio and just
That's just old. That's
Now,
days
if
is over.
it's like a for me, I'm just there because I want to vibe. And
That's
fuck
different.
it. If
Because,
I
yes,
feel like
being
we
in the
doing
studio's a
some-
vibe, too. Yeah.
when you getting busy, you locked in.
Nah, if I'm locked in, it's over. I want to keep it just probably 4 minimal, 3 minimal in the room.
Everybody
but
you fuck with.
yeah, yeah, basically.
People that
yeah.
you respect their opinion. Like, if you say
Yeah.
something, I'll be listening to. Otherwise, I don't want to hear that shit.
Facts.
It'll be nothing to
100%,
me.
yeah.
So what you
Something
got going
that.
on? What you got going on right now? You
Yeah,
got
well-
any albums or anything you working on or
Singles coming out.
I ain't gonna lie, I probably got 3 albums in my stash right
So where
now.
that shit at?
Drop that shit, yo.
Stacked.
But nah, you feel me? The time gotta be right.
you
The
go.
bread gotta be right.
There you go.
Okay, go ahead.
And yeah, the time
Smart.
gonna come soon though.
But she doing the. I was talking to her and about these freestyles. And she
Yeah.
be doing. You gotta keep on doing.
Keep dropping
Keep
shit.
your feet on the pedal.
Yeah, I need my face to be on the map, or I'd be like, yo, who is that girl?
Yeah,
like,
facts.
Right.
Nah.
Yeah, like you
It's
feel
that
me?
content. That
And I already
content.
know those questions is popping up. Like, who is that girl? Who is? I already know that's like I got people to tell me like, yo, you know this person just asked for you. Like you
Yeah.
get me? Like, so it's like, alright, cool. So I'm already feeling that, but like now I gotta up it up a little bit. You
Right.
feel me?
Invest on that. You gotta,
Yeah,
get, you gotta,
yeah,
get, you gotta
yeah,
get the
yeah.
money on that. Like,
Yeah,
all right,
nah,
yeah,
yeah.
this is who I am.
This is an industry.
It's
of,
me. Now what's up?
Listen, yo, this industry, everything, it's like 60% money.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's 70%
Right.
money.
Oh, yeah.
Shut up.
Facts.
Let me
Facts.
yeah,
Whoa,
Yeah, yeah,
facts.
facts.
100%.
70% money, and then the rest is just your talent, whatever come with it.
And politics.
And who you know.
Who you
And
know.
who you know.
who you know.
Oh, no. I feel like I ain't gonna lie. Who you know is so
It's very, very
important
part of
in
it.
this
Yeah.
shit.
Facts,
That's
facts.
probably number one.
It's
I would think that was
so
number one,
crazy.
too.
And it's so dope that I could really say like I started this shit not knowing nobody,
Right, right,
bro.
right.
I literally started this shit not knowing nobody, and now I could really say I really know people. Like
Right.
I know this person, they know me, they know what I got going on. They be talking about me to other people, so it's cool.
Yeah.
It's like a whole networking,
Yes.
working without me being there at
Right,
times.
right.
You feel me? Like
I feel
that's
you.
tough.
Word
like,
of mouth, man. It's the
Yeah,
best
yeah.
networking.
Yo.
How good does that feel to be like
Amazing.
to put your work in?
Amazing.
Right, exactly.
Amazing.
To put your
What?
work in and people like, yo,
What?
I know you.
Amazing.
You're like, yo, you
When
introduce
no
yourself. Like, I already know you.
proposed to me,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, nah,
Yeah,
bro.
I saw that.
Yeah, yeah.
Saw that.
Nah, bro, what? Like,
Right.
that shit was hard.
And that
like,
shit is based in California, so that means you're reaching the other side of the U.S. You know what I'm
yes,
saying? Like,
that shit is hard. That shit's hard to me. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie. Like, that shit just keeps me motivated, keeps me pushing.
Have
like-
you tried to reach out to them? And
To see set something up with them
yeah.
or anything like that.
Well,
So
they
they-
down now, right? They down now.
Oh, yeah,
on the
supposedly.
low.
yeah, I don't.
They
think-
down now.
I heard the feds is
on the low.
all over
Yeah,
them
yeah,
niggas.
there's a lot of shit going
That
on with
nigga,
those
that big
jump-
you nigga.
Yeah,
What's
there's a lot of shit
going
going on with jumper.
But
Maybe
yeah,
for the
they
future,
want to get
you
on
know?
a call and shit. So I don't know what that mean. I haven't done it yet,
Yeah.
but I'll get to y'all.
No, but
go.
no, but
Hopefully next time we
I'm gonna
see
say
you on
because
there.
shout out to you because they put on the Instagram shit I seen they say you the top 5 female rappers in New Jersey.
I think that was next up music.
Oh, that was okay,
that was
okay, my
another
bad, yeah,
per-
yeah,
That was
okay.
like another
Another
those
one,
type of
another one. All right, my fault. It's like that.
Talk that
Like
shit.
somebody else, that was watching my shit. All right, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I see that. I was like, oh, okay.
I really am though, cause like whose name really buzzing right now in
In
Jersey?
Jersey,
female
facts,
wise.
especially females.
I'm gonna name 2 people right now, and I shout out to them:
Yeah.
Jan Curley,
Shout out to Jen
Shout out to Jen
Curley.
Curley.
So Mary Jane.
So
I
Mary
think she
Jane.
from Jersey,
Let's
if I'm
go.
not mistaken. Yeah, she from Jersey. And me, nigga. Like,
Let's go, you heard now.
like,
We talking
I ain't gonna
about,
lie,
right?
like we
Facts.
live right now.
Facts.
Like
Facts,
I
yo.
can't. I don't know another female rapper upcoming in Jersey. And that's
Yeah.
just me keeping it true. Like you know
Right.
what I'm saying. Like, but
Nah.
yeah, shout out to us.
Shout
'cause
out to
we
y'all.
doing
Shout out to
our
Jersey.
thing.
Facts.
Dope, yo.
Yeah, let's go. I love
So,
when you
yo,
talk that talk, man.
So listen, first of all, shout out to you, Yurissa, coming on another podcast.
Thank you.
And I'm not sure you're a fan of the show or view of the show, but we have our favorite segment, which is Boogie's famous 5 questions. Right? This is the segment where Boogie asks us famous 5 questions. He can ask you questions, just answer it to your best ability, and we just keep going from there. So Boogie, I think you should drop a question.
Alright,
Question number one.
Number one is, if you can travel back into time, what period would you visit and why?
Take it back. Pause.
Damn, when I was up some cheese. I was up some dog shit, I ain't gonna lie. I was up some dog shit, word too. But, feel me, I was fake a little younger and my head, I wasn't even rapping at this time. If I had that cheese, now that I'm a rapper,
Different,
Shit would've
right?
been different.
You could use that shit to your best ability.
Yeah, I feel you.
100%.
You should
But
keep it 100.
for me, just keeping it 100, like I was just, yo, you know, you do stupid shit sometimes. You fuck up the bread. you get it right back. But it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, that shit ain't stopped me. I'm still going.
Still here.
I'm
Still here.
Around when was that though?
Damn, like 4 years ago.
Go, okay.
Okay,
That's not
alright,
too bad. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's not too bad.
All right. Question number 2.
If you can have a superpower, what would it be?
Teleport.
Teleport.
Where you
Why?
Where you going? Where you
Facts.
going? Where you going?
I'm here, nigga.
She had that.
Yo, straight to the top.
Facts. She had that shit real in the tuck, ready to go. Like you do the
Teleport,
questions.
Facts.
Teleport. Okay.
Where you go? Where you teleport to? Why?
Remember I said I want my face to be everywhere.
Everywhere.
Got you. So you bring it. You said
Teleporting.
everywhere.
Future's at that party. I'm
in there.
teleporting. I'm
Facts.
in there.
All right,
Like,
I
feel me?
respect
That type
that.
of shit.
All right,
Like,
I respect
I'm
that.
teleporting. Nah, but besides that,
Teleporting.
like teleporting, like I don't know, you can use that to your advantage for mad shit. Like
Facts, you
what?
get everywhere you gotta
Hell
go.
Yeah, like
Yo,
I
like
hate
that movie
traffic.
Jumper?
I
Yeah.
hate sitting in traffic. Like I don't like being in a car. I had a bad experience, like a bad accident one time. So I like just cars. Period, give me anxiety.
you,
So I
okay.
just
Yeah, you don't fuck with it.
yeah, like especially long rides. Like I'm not
Gotcha.
jacking it. So it's like I'd
Teleport.
I might
Teleport.
just teleport there. All right, I fuck
Alright,
with
so-
it. All
Snap
right,
the
question.
finger. Yeah.
All right, question number 3.
Name 5 artists you will put on your album, dead or alive.
Ooh. Only 5.
Like that.
I know
That's a
Future's
banger.
one of
That's
them.
a banger. She just said she gonna teleport the future.
Yeah,
Future's one.
Future, one of them.
Yeah.
Little baby,
Okay.
go.
Shout out to Lil Baby.
Glorilla.
Okay.
Glorilla, shout out
Shout out to
Glow.
Glow.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been fake tuning into some new artists lately. And
Okay.
I jacked them, I'm not gonna lie. I gotta say Caribou.
Okay.
Carol, cool. Okay.
She's like one of my inspirations right now, ain't gonna
Nice.
lie.
Nice.
One more.
Drake.
Oh.
Can't
What?
forget about
Boogie couldn't wait for that one.
I was waiting, baby. Shout out to my man Drizzy.
Boogie couldn't wait for Drizzy.
She would have mentioned 5, and you'd be like, all right, how about 6?
Yeah. Boogie couldn't wait. He went to 10, nigga. He went to 20. He said Drake, nigga.
He should be top 1.
There you go.
Facts.
Yo, what I grew up. I watched Degrassi right before he blew up. Like I started getting in tune with that like show, and I'm like, yo, who is this guy? He look good.
Wheelchair Jimmy.
And then,
What's that, Jimmy?
and then like he started coming out with the music. I think in like 2015,
Yeah.
Right,
14 type shit. I was mad young.
was
So I don't
over.
even remember. I was
Yeah.
probably in 6th, 7th grade at that time. So it's like I don't remember, but. Like off rip when he first came out with his songs, I'm like, oh shit, who's this? Like you get me? That's one artist.
he was nice.
That's
Nah,
another
Jake held it
artist
down for
that
years.
influenced me to like what I got going on right now. You feel me? Like
Dope.
he's a dope ass
Nah,
rapper.
shout out
like,
to Drake, man.
Whoever
Shout out to
hates
Drake
on
and the
him,
whole
like you
OVO.
really
You
just
really- you just a
hate
hater.
your
You just a
life,
hater.
bro. I
You
ain't
just a
gonna-
hater.
You hate your life.
Yo,
I ain't gonna lie.
Facts. You just a hater.
He
You-
still won
Like,
over Kendrick.
No
yo.
one
You
can
heard?
say Drake is whack, bro. Like you hate
Facts.
your life if you say that. That's
you
mad
hate
weird.
if you don't like Drake.
You 100% hating.
Facts. All right, number 4.
What was the best advice you ever received? Bangers right now.
Yeah. Stop sports gambling.
Oh,
Oh.
that's the
Yo,
first in the
Hand
show. Yo.
parlays. Hand parlays.
You ready? I fuck with you because I got a bet right now. That shit ain't looking good.
Remember I told you I had some dog shit.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
man.
Yeah,
yo.
I
damn.
went down.
Damn.
What you? Hold on, wait. You online betting or you betting straight with the bookie
Nah,
or Poppy at the
I
corner
had a
store?
bookie, so look at
Okay.
it this way. No name
Yeah,
dropping,
allegedly,
but
allegedly.
listen,
Don't do it. Yeah.
listen, I had a bookie,
Okay.
and my son knew I had that cheese, so like he was giving me bets on the arm. So imagine how addicting that is. Like,
Right. You ain't even gotta worry about it.
And I don't even gotta pay him till like a month from now
Right,
because he
right.
knows I'ma pay him. You
Yeah.
feel me? So
Yeah.
my son wasn't even. I could have been down 30 bands. My son was not even.
Don't worry about
Yo,
it.
where you at? Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? Like
Yeah.
it was just whenever I felt like paying him. Like not like felt like paying him, but like within a
Understand.
month.
Right,
type
right,
of
yeah.
shit.
It wasn't pressing you for it.
Within time,
so,
yeah,
like,
within time.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was up that, nah, bro. That
Well,
shit,
listen, man.
That shit.
I fuck
hit
with
me
I fuck with
dirty.
sports, man. You run to that cheese again. I hope you double it up, man. Trust me, man. Holla at me.
Nah,
Man.
100%. Yeah, I used to be nasty with that shit. I had a whole 31-day run with the MLB when the season first started in
Hey.
2020. What when it was like, yo, what? Nah.
He was killing it.
he was
all right.
killing it, killing it.
Nice. All right.
I didn't see that coming.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, me
that
either.
was
That's
fire,
dope.
though. Question number 5. Last question.
Last question. Who would you wife up, Donald Trump or Elon Musk?
Elon Musk.
Oh, there you go, baby.
Elon, boy. That's Boogie's boy. That's Boogie's
That's my boy right
That's his
there,
boy,
yo.
Young Elon.
Young Elon, yo.
Elon.
So those were our
Elon.
famous five questions.
Wait, can we ask why? Can we ask why? Can we ask why? Or for Elon?
She's in that Elon Cash.
Elon Cash. All right, well,
Yeah.
let me choke us bread
I ain't
too.
gonna lie, I'm trapping his ass.
Happy baby mommy day.
Spanish mommy.
Dropping 7, yo. You heard?
Yo, but not for nothing. I really think he's really trying to populate. Like I think like
So
not
he's-
even joking.
So he's
like,
having multiple different
So-
kids with different women.
Elon, if you see
Elon,
this,
yo, Elon, man, holla, man.
Yo, listen.
Your wrist is saying, yo,
you
holla
need
at him,
something
man.
different in your life.
Yo, DM her, bro, the Instagram. I think we gonna drop the DM.
Drop the DM
We
right
gonna
there.
drop the DM, the Instagram. Yo, so Yurissa, man, that's Boogie's famous 5, man. We closing up the show. Is there anything you want to promote? Anything you want to shout out? Anybody you want to shout out? Whatever, this is your time to do it right now.
Shout out to the people that rock with me right now, that know what's up with me, that's following my dream with me. Like, I appreciate y'all so much. Like, I really appreciate y'all so much. Y'all don't even understand. Y'all the one that really got me pushing, got me going. And yeah, whoever really believed in me, bro, my circle. Shout out to my daughter. She's the one that really got me holding this shit down.
let's go.
And yeah, like, shout out to my producers. I ain't gonna lie, like, you feel me? Everybody that just works with me creatively, like, shout out to them. Like, we
go.
outside, like, you know, this shit gonna hit real soon. So,
Check
Very
it out.
soon.
Check it out.
So
Check
y'all
it out.
already know what the fuck it is. It's your boy Holly Boogs.
It's your boy Watts.
It's your boy Grizzy Green.
And this is not a podcast.
And shout out to, I guess, Yurissa in the
In
building.
the building.
In the motherfucking building.
All day.
This is not a podcast. 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 This is not a podcast.